Alright, everybody, going live here. Just a quick update. Nothing severe at the moment, but we do have some stronger thunderstorms out there entering the northwest portion of Jackson County along a gust front. That area of concern is going to be around High Top, Skyline, Pleasant Groves area. That extends out until 33 more minutes. So 40-mile-per-hour winds coming your way ahead of this gust front here. Getting some reports of some pretty much just some furniture blowing around and stuff around Huntsville. Now all this will continue to move on in through the day ahead of a approaching cool front. Let me get an additional radar side up here, see if I can shoot at a different location here. So yeah, just a big batch of heavy rain and thunderstorms moving across the area. We don't really expect anything severe out of this, but of course some of these could be strong. Still will not fully rule out a threat of a severe thunderstorm or two. Most of it should remain below severe limits though. Let's take a quick look at our velocity here. And we do have some rather high winds coming in. So again, I will not fully rule out a isolated stronger severe thunderstorm as these storms do move in. But we do expect most of the area to remain below severe limits. Now, they will be producing some gusty winds as we've got here. We've got a special weather statement out that goes till 2:50. Nope, that was issued out at 2:58. It goes until, let's see if I can pull that up here, 2:58. Okay, through 3:45 p.m. So these things are moving on through 40-mile-per-hour winds. Areas impacted: Winchester, Lynchburg, Hazel Green, Decherd, Cowan, Huntland, Thames Ford Lake, Newmarket, Sewanee, and Lincoln. So some gusty winds if you're in those areas there. The line is now entering into northwestern portions of Jackson County around the High Top area, slowly moving toward the Skyline area. Sorry, I was looking at an email that I just got in there. But overall, everything's been pretty, behaved out there. Now, let's take a look at how much rainfall we expect to get out of all this before it's said and done. Let me go ahead and pull that up really quick. We really do need a lot of good rain. I agree. It has been very hot. So bear with me. I don't have anything set up on here. Just wanting to do a quick live. Wasn't really expecting to go that in depth with stuff, but I thought might as well, that is not the updated graphic. Let me go ahead and get that updated. Alright, so most of North Alabama expecting anywhere between 2 to 3 inches, maybe up to 3 inches, but I'm not seeing a 3-inch mark. I'm seeing closer to 3 inches up toward Jackson County, Madison area. Further south, there's some spots in Marshall County. Could get a little bit more than that, maybe 2, somewhere right in there, higher end 2. Areas around 1 to 2, so we'll say 1 to 2.6 of rainfall possible. Now some areas, like I said, there is some spots. I do see some spots with some heavier stuff in there, so don't be surprised if you don't get more than 2 inches of rain out of this between now and September the 8th. So yeah, Devin, unfortunately it's not going to hold off. It's coming on in. It's coming in from the northwest. Might want to get ready for that. But let's take a current look at our cool front map. Let me go ahead and grab that up real quick here. Yeah, I would love to be doing some fishing. As a matter of fact, I have not fished but maybe once this whole year. I'd absolutely love to go do some fishing. Let's get the radar back up here and we'll pull our map up. So let's see where our cool front's located at. Let's go ahead and get that up there. So we got our special weather statements out, all that good stuff. It may take just a second for the map to load up. Okay, so there's our big activity along that. There's a few power outages across the Moulton area, Somerville area down there around Hartselle. That's probably going to be due to those high winds coming through. But yeah, just a good bit of rainfall with this stuff. Our cold front is still well off to our northwest, and this thing's not moving very fast, as you can tell. But there is a general thunderstorm outlook for our area. Nothing severe. The severe threat's actually to the east of us. Marginal risk of severe thunderstorms over Gainesville, Georgia area, extending on out to the northeast through the Carolinas there. So there is a threat of severe storms there, but nothing expected to be severe here as this slow-moving system finally moves through. Now, it is moving. It's not stalled out. At least the northern part of it's not stalled out. This area here is just a little bit it's a bit stationary. That's what it indicates by the red and the blue and the red and the blue that you see here. It is a bit that indicates a stationary front. It's not moving very much. But this northern part is sinking south, so it is coming our way, bringing a lot of showers and storms with it. Let's take a different look at our map really quick. Let me get that up in the background and pull that up really quick. So there's our cool front coming through. Let me switch the map over here. Maybe get that up. Sorry about that. It didn't load up in the background, but it's about to. Okay, so let's readjust this. So here's our cool front map. Let's go ahead and adjust that just a little bit better. And we'll take a look at what we got currently here. So let me stop it because it's moving a bit fast. Let's back it up a bit. Okay, so this is valid. This is actually Monday, so it's still slowly moving in. So here's for back it up a little bit more. Okay, that's for Sunday. It's going to be Sunday, September 1st, which is today. So let's move it on down here. Sunday into Monday, still chances of showers or storms, some severe to the east. Cool front slowly makes its way through here, showing by the 2nd. So between Monday and Tuesday, this thing's going to come on through here, move south of us, and then, of course, another decent heavy rainfall chance there around Wednesday, but it appears to be mainly south of our area. Let's move it a little bit further. We do expect a reinforcing cool front to come on in around the 9th. So we're at the 6th. Let's move it down. There's that reinforcing cool front supposed to move in. Looks like that's September the 8th. And then, yeah, looks like we kind of restart on the graphics there. So that's as far as it got. We will have a reinforcing cool front move through the area that will bring another chance of some showers or storms to the area as well. But let's get right back to radar, though, and take a look at that. Look at the chat here. Nothing bad or anything coming toward Dawson yet. Nothing on the radar severe at the moment. Just some gusty winds. That's what we're getting. Lawn furniture, trash cans displaced. You know, just some gusty winds out of this stuff. It is approaching Marshall County, and it's dipping south. The only special weather statement we have is going to be for northwestern parts of Jackson. Some 40-mile-an-hour winds. That's in effect for another 26 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on the weather situation. Don't expect nothing really severe, but there is a possibility, very low possibility that some of those could become severe. Mostly they should stay in the strong category or just thunderstorm category altogether. There's not a lot of, energy out there to really support these, but like there was yesterday. There was a decent amount of energy there yesterday. So, but yeah, everything's looking pretty behaved other than the storm there, northwest portion of Jackson, and it's even weakening out a little bit. So, expect, a good bit of heavy rain out of some of this stuff. I don't believe this is going to be the last bit of rainfall we have. So let me back it up and go look at some of the computer models here, what they're showing. I'm going to go in the background. Let's look at the GFS. So let's see, that's Monday the 2nd. Tuesday the 3rd, not seeing any any rainfall at the moment. September the 4th, 5th, and starting to see some heavier rainfall start to move in around September the 5th, 6th as that new cool front moves through. So yeah, there is another chance of rainfall again between the 6th, it looks like 5th and 6th of September. Some of that rain could be on the heavier side there. That slides on out of here by the 7th, and we get that reinforcing air mass, cool air mass to the north that moves in. So it's going to cool things off. So that's great. I'll take the cooler weather. We definitely need it. So Stevenson, yeah, you'll have some thunderstorms move through there. Some of those could produce some gusty winds up that way. But severe threats, like I said, it's really low today. So just pay attention if you're out and about. If you hear thunder and you see lightning, if you hear thunder, that's a good sign that you need to get to shelter. So just take that seriously. Lightning's been hitting a lot of stuff lately. And starting a lot of fires. So these summertime storms can be pretty deadly when it comes to lightning and all that good stuff. But thanks for watching. We're going to get on out of here. We will update. I've got a few places to go, but I'll update on the phone if I have to. Let's see. Yeah, right. I know, Devin, that's for sure. It will definitely brighten the fish out. Be really nice. Let's see if I can pull a graphic up. It shows that cool front moving through. Let me see, GFS, go back down. I told my girl that it wasn't going to be that long of a stream, and then look at me. I ended up getting in depth with everything. Okay, let's back it up here. Let's go back in the background. Let me pull that up. Okay, we should be able to pull it right up. There it is. Have to adjust it a little bit. Okay. That's all that's really important at this point. Okay. So let's back it up. Dew point's pretty doggone high. I gotta say that. We do get a little bit of cool air in here, of course, by the, of course this is dew points, but this gives you a good idea where that cooler air is at. That's why I'm using the dew point here. So we do get some cooler air in here after this system moves through, so it will cool down just a bit. Now, keep in mind, these are dew points. They're not temperatures. This is not 59 degrees. This is dew points, 59. So keep that in mind. It's not going to get that cold. So we have another little shot of that cooler air come in around the 4th, 5th, and then dew points go back up again. It warms up just a little bit, and then here comes that reinforcing shot of cool air out of the north. You see it just plow down through here around the 9th. So it's on the way. Cooler air is on the way. So also we'll take a look really quick at our CPC outlook, which is a climate prediction center, and they're showing well below average temperatures for our area. Probably would help if you guys could see that. Let me just pull that up a little bit better. So yeah, well below average temperatures expected for the area. Let me move it over a little bit more. So that's going to be between the 7th and the 11th of September, so it does cool off a bit. Let's move a little bit forward here, a little bit further ahead. Still below average temperatures between the 9th and the 15th, so it does cool off, but unfortunately the rainfall does go south of us between the 7th and the 11th as we get this system through here. So the rainfall kind of goes south. We can still have some pop-ups up here. 8 through 14 day, hey, it's returning the rain and thunderstorms to the area between the 9th and the 15th. Now, one more thing I want to bring to everybody's attention, and again, this is not a forecast by any means. I mean, it's not nothing that, you know, it may or may not happen. There's as good of a chance of it not happening as there is of it happening. So if that tells you anything, don't, you know, get freaked out by the graphics, because I know there's a lot of hype going on. People sharing these, you know, images and saying that a major hurricane is going to hit here and go there. Relatively impossible to forecast the exact track of this stuff until it actually forms. Okay, let's just leave it at that. And the model's not even showing it as intense as it was. So let's pull it up. I do see a bit of a, you know, disturbance down there, but I mean, it was showing a major hurricane. This just shows you how the models change. So let's move forward. This is the 16th, though it does show now the models are favoring it more to the west of us, turning into a hurricane to the west over the Gulf of Mexico. So it was showing it over Alabama. Now it's moved to west. So this is what I'm saying. You can't put much faith in these models. They're pretty much just an idea of what might and might not happen. So there you go. It's done completely disappeared compared to the last models. Let me look at another one here. Where in the world did that thing go? Okay, maybe I hit the wrong model. Oh, come back. We're just going to look at a different model just for the fun of it here. Oh, cannot do regional outlooks with that one. Not even seeing a hurricane at all. Looks like, yeah, it's not even showing one on this model. So that's what I'm saying. These models are just pretty much an idea. Now, we may get something and may not. That's pretty much it. So just something we'll watch. No guarantees or anything, but one thing we will be watching for sure, because we know this is happening right now, that's the thunderstorms out there. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to get off of here. I got a few places I got to run. Be safe. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.